Hi everyone, welcome back to Danielle's Decor. Well, today I was just going to bring you guys a special little treat. As most of you know, this weekend is my oldest son's 19th birthday, and we decided to go ahead and have like a big family gathering here at the house, and everybody come over here and kind of celebrate his birthday, have a dinner together, and things like that. So for that, I thought I would make some of my grandma's crab dip that she usually makes at Christmas time. The whole family loves it. It is one of our favorite things to eat. I do not eat seafood ever at all. I don't like fish, but I will eat my grandma's crab dip. So I was gonna go ahead and show you guys how we do this and give you guys this recipe. Like I said, it's one of my favorites and our whole family loves it. I don't know how fattening it is. Really, there's not a whole lot of bad stuff. We eat it with crackers, so I mean, I guess that's your carbs right there. But anyway, let me go ahead and tell you what all goes in this. You use 1 pound of imitation crab meat, which typically they come in 8-ounce packages, so it takes 2 of those. Well, I went ahead and just picked up one of these. This right here is 1.5 pounds. So I will probably use about 3/4 of this right here, about 1 pound of it. So it's cheaper for me to get the big things like this than it is to buy the little packages. So I went ahead and just bought a bigger thing. And that's what it looks like, and it's crab flavored chunks and flakes. So you will need one like that. And for the celery, you will need 1/3 cup, which averages out to about 4 or 5 sticks of the celery. And then you will need 1/4 cup of diced green onions, which is about 1 little band of these right here. So I've already took the bands off and washed them so I can cut them up. And then you will need 2 packages of cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese. Usually I set these out for a couple hours ahead of time and kind of let them get to room temperature and get soft. That way when you go to mix them in, they mix a little bit easier. And then a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Sorry, I'm looking down here at my recipe. A 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. So I just have the Hellmann's real mayonnaise like that. And then Lawery's seasoned salt. And you season this to taste. And I put quite a bit in this, honestly, because it does bring out the flavor. And as you can tell, it is after 10 o'clock at night. It's Friday night right now, so hopefully you guys will be seeing this Saturday morning. I'm trying to get it done now, that way I can refrigerate it overnight, and then tomorrow it'll have all of its flavor and stuff. You can eat it right away, but typically it's better if you let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours and kind of chill and get the flavors going throughout it. And that's all you gotta have. It's very simple. I do have a little food processor back there. It's just a small one. And really the only thing that I ever use that for is this recipe. So you will process everything up, and you want it really fine, really thin, and then when you go to mix it all together. So we are gonna get started on this. And I will put the full recipe in the description down below. That way you guys can have it and kind of refer back to it. And like I said, the Lawery seasoning salt, you just do that to taste, however much you want in there. I tend to use a little bit more because it does make a big thing of it. And it's a dip, you know, so you can have it with whatever kind of crackers or chips or whatever that you want. Frankly, sometimes we just eat it with a spoon. It's that good. So let me get you guys pointed down here and we'll get started on this. Be right back. Get my sleeves pulled up here. I just finished doing my dishes, so I got water all down the front of me from washing our dinner dishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take the ends off of these like that, because I don't want to use my ends, and I got little bags that don't here. I'm gonna throw them away. And then I'm gonna take these ends off like that. And they don't have to be cut real small because I'm gonna run them through the food processor. But so about like that, and then I'll throw them in there and shred them down a little bit more. Now for the celery, let me go ahead and grab a few sticks of this off of here. I do need to wash these, so we'll do 5 for right now. Let me wash these and I'll be right back. Now for the celery, I'm just gonna kind of take the ends off of it there. Celery is a little bit trickier because you are going to have to devein it, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So it's a little bit easier if you kind of cut it into smaller pieces, plus it fits inside the, let me make them a little bit smaller. It fits inside the food processor a little bit better when I got some little pieces. But basically what I'm gonna do is, my knife is serrated, so it's not like sharp to the touch, but I'm gonna grab a hold of that end of the celery and I'm gonna pull the veins out of it. And I'm gonna do it to each piece on both ends. Make sure that I get all those, because when you run it through the food processor, you don't want to end up with all your veins everywhere. So, because then it makes it, you get the strings and things like that in there. So we're gonna pull all of them out. And it just takes about a second. But I'm just kind of grabbing the end of that and pulling it out like that. And I'm tossing them in my little trash bag over here. Make sure I didn't miss any on that end. Now we'll probably speed through this little process right here. But it's an important step to get these veins out of your celery. Okay. Now we got everything done and kind of in our bowl. I'm gonna take it over there and shred it up. And then I'll shred the celery, the green onions, and then the crab meat. So all of it goes through the food processor and gets kind of minced down real fine. So I'll be back once all that's finished. I went ahead and I got everything ran through the food processor. My crab meat's on top. As you can see, my green onions and my celery is at the bottom. So I can just kind of mix this in with each other a little bit. Just to kind of bring a little bit of that up through the crab meat before I put the other stuff in. Alright. Now I'm going to take my 2 things of cream cheese and I'm just going to go ahead and set those in there. If I can get them open. Cream cheeses don't like me. There's one, and we'll get the other. And if you let them set out and get to room temperature, it makes it so much easier to mix it into your crab dip because it's not so stiff and so hard. So that is helpful to do. It just makes it a little bit easier to kind of smash and move around in there, hopefully. I let them get soft enough. Sorry, every time I set my thing up here and I bump this counter, it jiggles, you guys. So next I'm gonna take my ½ cup of mayonnaise. A little on the much side. Make sure that I got a full cup in there. Down in there. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to dump that in there too. Try to get it all back out. All right. in the sink. And now we are just gonna start mashing up this cream cheese. Let me go ahead, let me get a wood spoon. It's a little bit easier with the wood spoon. That way you can, it doesn't smush like these little spatulas do. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna start just kind of smashing this cream cheese down a little bit. Now I don't use a mixer or anything to do it. I usually just smush it like that. And if you let your cream cheese soften, it's not that hard to do. Honestly, I don't know if my grandma does use a hand mixer or not. It might be a little bit easier with a hand mixer, but I think she just kind of smushes it in like this. I don't know if it would hurt to use a mixer, but Grandma is coming tomorrow, so if I ruin her crab dip, I'll never hear the end of it. So we're just gonna keep turning and smushing until we get all this cream cheese kind of mixed in. Now we are pretty well mixed. I'm gonna take my Lawery seasoning salt and I'm just gonna put kind of a good layer really on the top. I like to use a lot of it in there. I like the flavor that it adds to it. So we're gonna mix this back up. Get all that mixed in here really well. We're going to give this a little taste. Don't want a big chunk of it. We are going to give this a little taste and make sure I have enough seasoning salt in there. I think I do. I put quite a bit in there. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love this stuff. You can taste the green onions. You can taste a little bit of the crab. You can taste the cream cheese. Celery don't really give it a whole lot of flavor. You can taste it a little bit, but not much. Mainly the green onions, cream cheese, and the crab really kind of stand out. And that seasoning salt. This stuff, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Ritz crackers. I'm a Ritz girl. Ritz crackers, you can use any kind of crackers that you want. This stuff is great for, I actually wanted to do this last weekend because I wanted to make it for Super Bowl Sunday, but I didn't get a chance to, so I've been wanting it for a while, and I figure everybody's coming over tomorrow. I'm gonna get some of this stuff made so that we have stuff to snack on while we're sitting around visiting with each other. So I haven't got to see my son in a while, so I'll be glad to have him come over and his girlfriend, and my mom and my sister and my grandma are coming down from Missouri, and they're gonna get to spend time with us, and it's gonna be a good time. Oops, I'm getting crackers everywhere. My cracker's broke. I have one more on the cracker. Put a little bit on my cracker. A little bit on your cracker like that. Oh my goodness. This stuff is awesome, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys give my grandma's crab dip a try. I don't know where she got the recipe from. I'm sure she got it from somewhere, but she's been making this for years, and we absolutely love it. So if y'all like crab dip, cream cheese, a little bit of green onions, this stuff So that's all I have for you guys today. I don't want to talk with food all in my mouth. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.